Hello, thank you for joining us today for What's New at IEEE for Libraries. This is a special on-demand webinar for the SLA 2020 virtual conference. My name is Michael Spada. I'm the Director of Product Marketing for IEEE. I'm joined by Jaylyn Kelly. She's an IEEE Client Services Manager and a member of a global team of information professionals responsible for customer outreach, awareness, and training programs for IEEE Xplore. So thank you again for being here today, and here's our agenda. I'm going to talk to you about what's new at IEEE, some new content and publications coming soon, some distance learning resources available from IEEE, and new initiatives in open access. Jaylyn's going to take it from there and talk to you about IEEE Xplore news and updates, remote access options, recent enhancements, and some virtual training options. But I'd like to start by telling you a little bit about the IEEE. We're the world's largest technical membership association with over 400,000 members all over the world. Our core areas of activity are we're a membership organization. We organize conferences all over the world. We're a standards development organization and a publisher of journals, conferences, standards, eBooks, and eLearning. All that information is placed in the IEEE Xplore digital library, which has approximately 5 million total documents and is used by more than 5 million users each and every month. Now, we're a not-for-profit organization, and this is our mission and our tagline, to advance technology for the benefit of humanity. It's a mission that we take very seriously. It's inherent in everything that we do, and I think this is a good example of that. IEEE realizes that many of our users are directly or indirectly engaged in the fight against COVID-19. So we've identified articles from IEEE Xplore that can help researchers understand and manage different aspects of the pandemic and how to combat it. All the content in this collection is free to access with hundreds of articles that have been added to the collection since March, and we continue to update the content regularly. Now, to find these articles, you go to the IEEE Xplore homepage, and you click on this banner, and that will take you to a listing of articles that you can sort and filter to find the specific articles that would be of interest to you. You'll find content on ventilator technology, imaging technology, modeling and simulation, just to name a few. Also, in response to the pandemic, we recognize that many of our users that are at institutions or at technology organizations are not on site. They're not on campus. They're studying or working remotely. And we want to ensure that every user can access IEEE Xplore and continue their studies and continue being productive. So Jaylyn's going to talk to you a lot more about this and the options available, but we have a blog post set up at innovate.IEEE.org/tips to access to lead you through that. Also, we have free resources available from IEEE, a variety of live and on-demand webinars to help universities and organizations adapt their curriculums and their research strategies to support distance learning and remote work environments. We also have webinars available to provide tips and best practices to stay up to date on technology, and resources to help authors get published and share their work. And you'll find all those resources here at this URL. Now, in one of those webinars that I just discussed, it was a webinar by IEEE Educational Activities that interviewed faculty about the best practices and strategies for delivering online engineering courses. Some of the common themes received were that faculty are working up to 60% more, finding and vetting content that all students can access takes time, engineering libraries are helping by providing lists of vetted resources, and that instructional resources that are peer-reviewed and relevant allow instructors to focus on student support. So let's take a moment to talk about the resources that are available from IEEE and new content that's coming soon. I mentioned that IEEE publishes journals, conferences, standards, educational courses, and eBooks. And all those content sets are available in a wide range of technologies, from aerospace to AI, to Internet of Things, to nanotech, to semiconductors. And all those publications have a reputation of being quality, trusted resources. The studies reinforce that the top-cited publications in the world are from IEEE, with the top journals in electrical engineering, telecommunications, artificial intelligence, and many other fields. Other studies also show that IEEE is cited in patents 3 times more than any other publisher, and that organizations are relying on IEEE information to innovate. And when we ask IEEE Xplore users why they use IEEE Xplore, some of the top reasons are to increase productivity, to save time, and keep up to date on emerging technologies. And Xplore is a great place to stay current with these technologies. So technologies that have the promise to transform our lives. Things like Internet of Things, blockchain, big data, machine learning, renewable energy, 5G, autonomous vehicles, robotics. All these can be found in current and forthcoming publications from IEEE. Here's a few new titles coming in 2020 and 2021. These new journal titles will soon be available through a subscription in topics such as industrial electronics, information theory, technology and society, and artificial intelligence. IEEE conferences continue on and to keep the research community connected. We've adapted to support the technical community to drive innovation forward and to help authors disseminate their research and publish new papers. The majority of IEEE conferences continue on in a new virtual format, and many of them are seeing record attendance and attracting more papers than ever. Here's a couple of examples. The CLEO conference, that's the Lasers and Electro-Optics Conference, was held in May. It had nearly 20,000 registrants in all. It also featured over 1,800 scientific papers, which is a 20% increase over the prior year. So more papers than ever. All those papers are now available in the IEEE Xplore digital library. Here's another one, the IEEE Computer Vision and Pattern Recognition Conference. It was held in June of 2020. Over 7,600 registrants, over 1,400 scientific papers, again, a 13% increase over the prior year. All of them are available in IEEE Xplore. That particular conference featured a very interesting keynote from the Microsoft CEO who demoed their HoloLens technology that was used to safely treat COVID-19 patients in the UK. So IEEE conferences continue on. You'll find technologies here that can transform our lives. And here's some examples of conferences that were published in 2020 that cover those technologies. Technologies such as blockchain and cryptocurrency, machine learning, AI, Internet of Things, ubiquitous robots, and more. IEEE is also a publisher of e-learning courses. We have hundreds of courses developed by leading experts from all around the world. The entire library of courses are peer-reviewed and can help supplement a variety of engineering curriculum areas. These courses can help in terms of distance learning in a number of ways. They can help for the flipped classroom. They can help provide additional project resources, provide supplemental instruction, and help bridge the gap between academia and the start of an engineering career. We also have a brand new course called English for Technical Professionals. It's a learning program for non-native English speakers that uses real-life scenarios to help learners master English skills. And it can be very helpful for anyone looking for a student who is preparing to enter the field. So here are some recently added e-learning course topics such as blockchain, 5G, finite element method for photonics, and automotive cybersecurity. We also have eBooks in IEEE Xplore, and eBooks can also help for distance learners for teaching and additional teaching and learning materials to supplement class instruction and to help students understand a concept they might be struggling with. And the collection of eBooks has grown dramatically in recent years in IEEE Xplore. And we now feature leading collections from publishers such as IEEE-WILEY, MIT Press, Morgan and Claypool, Synthesis eBooks Library, Now Publishers, and SAE. And we also added a brand new eBooks collection in June called the Artech House eBooks Library. They're a leading technical book publisher, a subsidiary of Horizon House Publications. The main topical areas include RF and microwave design, wireless communications, radar engineering, GPS, and computer security. It's about 700 ebooks in overall with about 35 new ebooks added each year. All these titles are now available in IEEE Xplore. And the Artech editors are leaders in their fields with very close ties to IEEE, such as the Radar Series editor, who is the Office Director of DARPA, a fellow of IEEE. He's authored over 100 peer-reviewed articles and several books and holds 8 U.S. patents. And you can see here examples of some of the most popular Artech House ebook titles. Before I hand it over to Jaylyn, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about IEEE's Open Access program. So our publishing program continues to grow for both subscription journals and open access. We continue to provide more options and choices to support the work and needs of all authors, if they prefer to publish in traditional journals or publish through open access. So to help authors gain exposure for their work, IEEE offers a few different options for them. We have hybrid journals, we have a multidisciplinary open access journal, and a fully open access topical journals. IEEE now has 22 fully gold OA journals in our portfolio in fields such as antennas and propagation, circuits and systems, communications, intelligent transportation systems, nanotech, and more. We also have open access programs for institutions that are designed to make it convenient for institutions to support and manage costs for their authors and simplify the publishing process. And if you went to open.ieee.org, you would see a list of different institutional partners that we have. And we just entered an agreement in 2020 with the University of Illinois, one of the leading institutions for engineering research. It's the first read and publish agreement for the University of Illinois with a major publisher, and also the first agreement of this type for IEEE in North America. And you can find out more about that at open.ieee.org. And while you're there, you can find information on more OA options for authors and institutions, learn about specific journals, see call for papers for specific titles, and some FAQs that we have as well. So, publishing program continues to grow. We're publishing more subscription-based content and open access content than ever, and we have more new enhancements to IEEE Xplore to help users find that information that they need quickly and easily. And I'm going to hand it off to Jaylyn, who's going to show you those. Jaylyn?
Thank you, Michael. IEEE has a variety of remote access and authentication options available to ensure users can access your institutional IEEE Xplore subscription. IEEE supports remote access via proxy servers, VPN, and single sign-on options such as Open Athens, Shibboleth, and SAML. IEEE Xplore also has a remote access option using an IEEE personal account. This was previously an opt-in feature, but it has now been enabled for all academic customers automatically. This spring, IEEE launched Google Casa, which improves authentication for off-campus users of Google Scholar. It's automatically enabled for any customer that participates in the Google Scholar Subscriber Links program. To use Casa, a user must initiate Casa while on campus and authenticated via IP or remotely connected to the campus network using VPN. When the user goes to Google Scholar, Google will then automatically create an affiliation between that user and their institution. And then when the user finds an IEEE article on Google Scholar and clicks the link to IEEE Xplore, a 90-day cookie is added to their device, which creates a seamless authentication between Google Scholar and IEEE Xplore. As Michael mentioned, IEEE is continuously working to improve the IEEE Xplore digital library. And some of the new features and enhancements that we have launched in the last year include a redesigned institutional sign-in module to streamline access for customers using those single sign-on options, Shibboleth, Open Athens, and SAML. We've also redesigned the IEEE Xplore homepage. It now has a more simplified search, It also provides the ability to discover trending content, including the top search terms and most read content on Xplore. The homepage also spotlights articles and papers, as well as featured authors. On the search results page, we have added recommended journals and conferences that are most relevant to your search. And in addition to sorting your search results by relevancy ranking, publication date, most cited by papers, and most cited by patents, you can now sort your search results by most popular. So you can sort to see which documents have been downloaded most frequently by all users worldwide. About 2 years ago, we launched the author details pages, which includes the author's affiliation, bio, photo, top publication topics, and a complete list of their publications in IEEE Xplore. And this year, we added the ability to follow the author. So you can now set up to 15 author alerts to be notified when new papers are published by that author. The IEEE-WILEY eBooks collection in IEEE Xplore has always been available as individual chapter downloads. So now you can also download the entire ebook in one PDF. And we recently expanded PDF stamping beyond standards to journals and conferences. So on the footer of each document is a notice that includes your institution's name, download date, and time. On the abstract page, full text HTML page, we've added a prominent Cite This button, which allows you to download citations in plain text or a format for a bibliographic management system. And you can download the citation or citation in abstract. So I'm going to go into a sneak peek at some of the features that are under development. Some of these are very early in the development stage, so we don't have an ETA on when they will launch. But we are currently working on institutional profile pages. These will be similar to the author details pages. So a user in Xplore will see an affiliation, they'll be able to click on it and then see a snapshot of that organization's research in IEEE Xplore. This will include top collaborating institutions, top publication topics, top funding agencies, the most downloaded and most cited papers written by authors from that institution. And as you scroll down, you'll also be able to see a list of authors and link out to their author details pages, followed by the complete list of articles in IEEE Xplore written by authors from that institution. While those institutional profiles I just mentioned will be open to the public, the institutional dashboards would be a private option for your organization. So it'll be an opt-in feature that would replace part of the IEEE Xplore homepage and is meant to highlight content relevant to your organization and include details regarding what's included in your institutional subscription. We are also exploring the option to add an image search to IEEE Xplore and recently completed some usability testing with end users on the design concepts, and the ability for users to create projects in IEEE Xplore where they can bookmark documents, add notes, tab the documents with their own keywords. And lastly, I just wanted to introduce you to the IEEE Client Services team. We are a global team of librarians and information professionals whose primary role is to raise awareness and knowledge of the IEEE Xplore Digital Library. And we're here just to help you guys get the most out of your subscription. We do this through a variety of customized webinars and awareness sessions. And here you can see some of our most popular programs. And of course, we're always happy to collaborate with you to develop a custom program that meets your needs. So if you're interested, please contact your IEEE Client Services Manager or email training@ieee.org, as we'd love to schedule a webinar for your organization.
Okay, thank you, Jaylyn, and thank you all for joining us today. If you'd like more information, please feel free to visit IEEE Xplore. You can visit this URL listed here to find more webinars from IEEE, and you can find out more information about resources for your organization at innovate.ieee.org. We also urge you to stop by IEEE's virtual booth at SLA. You can stop by and chat with an IEEE representative. You can hear more about IEEE content, initiatives, and platform enhancements. And you can also register for our drawing for a chance to win a new Amazon Echo show. Again, thank you for attending, and I hope you enjoy the conference.